not exactly the most information revealing title, but just let me explain the title for a second, okay? Hear me out. Picture this scenario in your head. You're in school, eating lunch during lunchtime. Of course you're eating lunch. Why would it be called lunchtime if you weren't eating lunch? You're just a happy student enjoying your lunch. But then suddenly, you feel a little bit warm. So you look over to the door and you're like, oh my god, someone forgot to close it. But you're sure it's just a one-off mistake, right? So you go ahead and close it. Then you go right back to feasting on your lunch like the little pig you are. Then a few moments later, you feel that same warm feeling. So you look over to the door and, yep, it's open again. But you're sure it's fine, right? Probably just incompetence on their part, nothing to get angry over. So you go ahead and close it again. Then just rinse and repeat that last step until, great, now you understand me. Now I can finally complain without you getting confused. So let's start. First of all, is it really that hard to close the door? I mean, come on. All you need to do is move a few muscles for like a split second, and then boom, you close the door. But to be fair, there are some valid excuses to leaving a door open. Like for example, when you just need to do something real quick, like throwing out the trash. But other than that, for the sake of our cold aircon air, please close the door. And I mean, like, come on. Why can't you just spend a split second moving a few muscles so you can close the door? Is it really that time consuming? I mean, I can get it if you have a valid excuse like the one I just mentioned earlier, or maybe you just woke up and you let the door open to drain off the cold aircon air on, so you cannot be freezing cold during 7 a.m. But other than that, I don't get it. Like, if it's afternoon and it's kind of hot and you let that door open, letting all of the heat in, why? Why? You're making it worse for all of us with no upsides due to your lazy incompetence. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Okay? Okay, good. Here's what I've done so I can help this problem to the best of my ability. So basically, whenever it hits break time, I sit right here, right next to the door. So whenever someone opens the door and forgets to close it, I can close it for them because they're incompetent. They're fools. They're unique in a bad way. So I just have to do this job for them. But it's fine. At least we don't have any more air spilling out. I know it's not exactly sophisticated, but honestly, if I put more time and effort into this, then it will probably just end up becoming a sunk cost fallacy, so best to not spend any more time pondering on it. So, in conclusion, if you don't close the door after opening it, find a rope, tie it around your neck, and... This video took way too long. I'm never making a video of this length ever again.